Good morning, my name is Mo. I'm here at St. Clair College this morning to show you how to properly perform a circle check on this Bobcat S650. First thing you want to do when you're working for an organization, you're probably going to find a book somewhere in your garage that says Bobcat. And this will have all your information of what needs to be checked. So always do that in the morning if you're the first one to operate it. And you'll have the dates, and if somebody already operated it, it'll show their signature. So I'm gonna go over with you how to do that. First thing you want to check for is your gas. Just turn this on here, and it's turned on. I'll point to it with my finger. Right there. That's your gas gauge. So always make sure that's at least half or more than half. Okay? Next, I want to show you this. Come back here, okay? These are your hydraulic lines. And usually to check if you have a leak, you want to look at the floor. You want to possibly grab a piece of paper or a napkin, because you don't want to put your hand underneath and rub it. So you would check that with a piece of paper, like just with a piece of paper. Okay, next we got our tires. 3 things here. Check for any tears. See if the tire's flat. Check your lug nuts with your hand. Give them all a twist. Okay, these ones seem fine. And you want to make sure your tire pressure is exactly what is as read on the tire itself. Come back here. Few things to mention before we open up. We got an SMV sign, which is a slow moving vehicle. You always want to have one of these. Okay. We have a ROP system. Come this way. This is a ROP system. It is a rollover protection. It doesn't look like that one right there, but it has its own, and this is what ours looks like. And if we come back here, show you how to open this. Just give it a little push. Door opens. And now we have our unit in front of us, and we can just check the oil. Your oil stick is right here. Pull that out. Rub it down with a nice napkin. This case has already been done today, so I know it's good. And you want to make sure your oil line is where it should be. Also, we have our filter. It's just 3 snaps. Comes off really easy. Like that. Lay that down. Pull this out. 1 here. 2. You want to give it a visual check. Make sure they're clean. If they're a little dusty, you can pat it down. Maybe hit it with a air pressure hose, and then they go back in really easy. Just put it in the same way they came out. You can see where they go. That one's snug, and that one's in. You'll know when it's in because it won't move. And then we're just gonna put the lid back on. 1, 2, and 3, like that. So now I want to show you the lights and the wires. What you want to make sure is they're all connected. Also make sure there's no corrosion, no cuts. This one, both sides. These ones are pretty good. Everything is operating fine. We have our fuel fill up here. In this case, we're using diesel on this machine. Okay. Then we have our battery. A few things you want to check for on the battery are any corrosion around the connecting lines, and make sure it's not loose. If you have any corrosion, you may want to grab a wire brush and just rub it down until you get all the corrosion off. So we're going to shut this back. Next, I'm going to show you how to take this top cap off so we can check our coolant. Lift that part, give it a twist. This comes off nice and easy. Right here is our coolant. And you want to make sure it's filled up to operating level. And this one is good. So let's put this back on. And it goes on just the same way it came off. Slide it in, the grooves. Twist that. Give it another twist. Push down. Done. Now, I want to show you the hydraulic operating range. This red indicates it needs to be filled up. Green means it's good. And this is your hydraulic fluid. Okay? Another thing to mention, you want to make sure you're checking for your grease pivotal points. And this is where you fill up your grease. Where metal is on metal and pivoting, you'll always find grease stains there. You'll always be sure to find a fill up spot there as well. Okay? Now, you guys want to come around here with me? Another thing to mention on this bucket, if we could just come take a look at these. These are our two handles, okay? These handles need to always be down to make sure the bucket is in place. If it's not in place properly, there will be a light inside of the Bobcat indicating that it is not connected properly, and you'll have to come back out and make sure that it is connected. Also, make sure you're always wearing your bucket hat after you get in, because you don't want to operate anything without safety first. Safety, safety, safety. Got a bucket cap here. Glasses, vest as well. You want to make sure you get in as a 3-point stance. And see if we forgot anything. That covers the circle check. And this guy is ready to go for the day. So thank you for watching the video. I'm glad you guys took the time to check out the safety circle check, and hopefully catch me on my next video.